Pete, how's the season gone so far?
Well, it's been a really quick season, that's for sure. When I first came in March just to have a look and see what was going on, we had 338 games ahead of us, and all of a sudden, as I sit here today, we have one game left, which is the MLS Cup final, of course. But how has the season gone? Well, rapid. I've tried to put an organisation together that will stand us in good stead going future, for the future that is, and only time will tell, of course. It's been hard work, but it's been really rewarding as well, and I've been really pleased with the quality of staff that I've got around me, in not only the referees and the assistant referees, but also the coaches and the support staff as well. And I've been really thankful for that, because that's made the job easier. However, it's still been quite a learning curve for me.
Just a word on the last game. Obviously, are you looking forward to it? We might as well get a word in on that.
Yeah, obviously it's a rematch from last year's game, but I think that the two teams are playing different types of football nowadays. Both teams have different types of expectations, and I think it's building up to be a really good game, a good spectacle. It'll be a full house, be a great atmosphere there, and of course it's one of LA's great names as his last game, which also adds that little bit of pressure to it all. But all in all, yeah, it should be a good day, and I'm looking forward to it.
Other highlights this season for you?
Well, the highlights have been many. One of the highlights for me has been the consistent form of our rookie referees. We started the season with a number of rookie referees in their first year, and of course it's always difficult when you sort of pitch people into levels of soccer that they haven't been exposed to before, to see how they get on. And I've been really pleased with the way they've performed, and culminating in the fact that they all did more games than was planned for them at the start of the season, which is testament to their ability. Great highlight.
Obviously it's been a busy season, as you say. You probably get your feet up now, but obviously you must have plenty of plans as well for the close season.
Yes, I answered a question similar to that on a radio programme the other day, and the inference behind the question was I'll have 2 months of rest ahead of me. Well, in fact my work really begins in earnest from now. The season has just finished, as we all know. The foundation stones have been put into place. I've put a support staff together. We know where we go, we know what we want to do, and of course now comes the detail. And the detail is very hard as well, because that's where you're dealing with individuals, that's where you're dealing with specifics. One big task is that we have our pre-season meeting. That's scheduled for early January, where all the officials and all the coaching staff, all the supporting staff are together in one place, and that'll be a great start to next season for us. Allied to that, we've got to look at our coaching and assessing structure for next year, and how we appraise our guys and how we get the feedback into them. So there's a great deal of work to be done, and Christmas Day will be spent with my family, and other than that I think the rest of it will be spent with a pen and pencil in my hand.
And looking ahead to next season, what are your visions?
Well, the vision of course is that 2022 we're out there with the world class, and that's the ultimate vision. Vision for next year is to make sure that the foundations I've put into place today are actually coming to fruition, that we are perceived by outside parties, because that's quite important as well, of advancement in our officiating standards, and that we build on those foundations put into place, so that everybody connected with the soccer side and official side over here have got a clear path to work to. I've got great expectations for next year myself, and I'm really looking forward to it.